Hello, day 19 today. Hello everyone. I hope you are enjoying by listening to my story. In the deep jungle where food was limited, everyone eventually came to terms to what they were forced to eat to survive. Some trees gave a twinkle drops of water. We made pots out of a piece of wood because there's no baba tree anywhere there. It was all jungle, different type of trees. And out of the bark of the tree to hold water, it held some water, just a little bit, if required. And we could collect as well. By the second week, everybody was ready to eat anything to survive. I must say that this was the first time I had eaten snake. It wasn't as bad as I expected. In the end of the week, there was nothing else to learn, and we all were proud of the way we lived in harmony without biting each other's brain off. The 1 hour watch was a bit frightening when only the campfire was lit. With every watch, we would fuel the fire with wood. The darkness of the forest were lit with fireflies, and sometimes we could see some shining eyes watching us from a little distance away. They were hyena, we came to know. And when they were running off, we got hold of one of them and had a slap-up meal. We have now eaten woodworms, worms from the ground by digging them up, rats, rabbits, snakes, and hyena. We nearly caught a deer, but it was too fast for us. I threw a stone and got a guinea fowls, and that was good. With our imaginary chili and salt with onions and all the ingredients, what we ate from home. Returning back was very tiring. We had to walk nearly a whole day to reach the box body van. And the bumpy travel back towards our bicycle seems a lifetime. Our keys for the cycle were all in the van, so we collected them and rode back to our homes. Fix and I stopped at Changamwe for the night with his parents. And the next day I set off to my house in Mombasa. My parents were in India, and my neighbor was feeding me. I don't think they miss me that much. But after a change of clothes and a shower, I went across to have a good meal. On Saturdays and Sundays, between the two flats, we used to play rounders. I don't know how many people know about this game. Hitting the ball, running, taking a round where the stones are kept will then score 1 point for the team. When one team is batting, the other will be fielding. From my age right to 9 or 10 years old, I gave up after I felt too old to play with kids. So one evening I had a date and I took this girl to potteries down by the tile factory and parked it where I thought was safe. And we went for a walk by the seaside. It was getting dark when we returned to the car and found the tire tide had come up and the tire was sunk in the sand. Luckily, some Africans who lived and worked in the tile factory came to our rescue. I felt so very embarrassed. The men lifted the car out of the water and onto a dry space, and I thanked them. The next day after my work at the Kenya aluminum factory as a supervisor, I bought some meat and some ugali, means I think is it wheat flour? No, maize flour, ugali. Maize flour they make into some, and some sweets for the children, and drove to Potteries and found the men who had helped me in distress and gave it to them. They were so delighted and said, Mungu atasaidia wewe, asante sana, ndugu. It means God will help you. Thank you, brother. I said kwaheri, means goodbye, and left. And after that, I had been there many occasions. And the African workers became friends of mine and even offered help if I ever wanted. That's all for now. Take care. Look after yourself. God bless. Next episode will follow. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Bye for now.